Joe Jacobi for Louisiana in the white jerseys with the red trim, jumping against Tim Holland for Arkansas State, who's getting his first start of the season. And the Cajuns will get the first crack at it as Bryant Ayu. Cajuns with their same starting lineup. Arkansas State with a couple of changes in their starting lineup from the group that has started the last 3 games. It goes down low to Gay, working against Omer inside. Basket is up and good. Gay on the board early.
And Holland draws the assignment of guarding Jacobi, and they go inside to Gay, who finishes.
Holland has it knocked away. Loose ball on the floor, and he and Gay are tied up now, and it's going to be alternating possession. Should belong back to the Red Wolves. A little rough on the floor, but they came up patting each other on the shoulder. So
exactly.
No issue there. Gay got a bigger shot from one of his teammates than he did from anybody else. But the Red Wolves will inbound, and we have no idea what's going to be on the shot clock.
I think he said 19.
Eaton out front. Eaton a solid game last night, 15 points. And I don't know if you can hear in the background, you can hear the PA system as Fields puts up the short jumper in the lane. That's no good. AU comes away with it for Louisiana. This is going to take really some getting used to by both of these teams.
Yep. You can hear the announcer announcing that, every 5 seconds he'll call it.
Jacobi back to AU. He will launch the 3-ball. That's off the iron, and Holland comes away with the rebound. Holland getting his first start of the year. Also new in the starting lineup, Marquise Davis, the junior from Oxford, Alabama. Holland's a redshirt junior from Cedar Ridge, Texas. Is Fields out front, working against Wilson. And there's going to be a foul called as the ball went over in the corner to Omer, and the foul's going to be called on Gay.
Arkansas State very patient on that possession and got the ball down low where they wanted, and a rip and drive right there. A good quick move before the defense can set up, and Omer draws the foul.
Inbounds pass comes to Omer. A little jumper in the lane, reverberates out, and Jacobi comes away with the rebound. Wilson on the drive and puts up the tough jumper. Malik Wilson struggled a little bit last night offensively. Wound up with only 10 points. Ended up 5 of 12 shooting. But he gets on the board early here. Eaton out front. Again, 15 points and 4 assists last night. Bounce pass inside. Handoff to Holland. Tries to put a tough shot up. Loose ball coming away with it, though, is going to be Omer. He is just a ball hawk on the offensive glass. Drive, a dump inside. They tried to get it to Holland, but Gay comes away with the loose ball.
Holland probably in there just to guard Jacobi. Not really good on the offensive end, not averaging very many points, but they try to go down low to him. Unsuccessful.
They'll take it inside, and a double team on Jacobi. Goes back out to Russell. Long 3-ball is there. Cedric Russell, 26 points last night, including 18 in the second half.
And that's what happens when you double. If you can get it out of that double team, you'll find shooters, and Russell knocks it down. And Jacobi with 24 last night. Arkansas State doubling him early.
Fields looked for the drive, has it to Holland, trying to go inside, and Gay may be about to be called for his second foul as he was holding on to Omer.
Red Wolves with a little high-low that time, looking inside to one of their leading scorers. And Gay just with too much contact, and they call a hold on him, and he'll head to the bench.
Jacobi Gordon's going to check in early for Gay, who picks up 2 fouls in just a little bit over 3 minutes. Inside pass, and now a foul is going to be called away from the ball, and it's going to be an offensive foul. And Marquise Eaton has picked up his first foul. We did not have a lot of fouls called in the first half last night in the first game that the Cajuns won 81-68. But we had a lot of whistles blown in the second half. And Jacobi throws that one away, not expecting AU to cut to the basket. So a turnover for Louisiana. Red Wolves with 2 turnovers and 0 for 3 from the field here early. As Eric, they look just a little bit out of sync.
Both teams in man-to-man, both teams getting it done on the defensive end too. And with the late start, they warmed up, they went to the locker room, they came out and had to warm up again. So I think both teams trying to get back into rhythm here.
That was one of our referee, Steve Devine, talking to the PA announcer. Not sure, probably something to the effect with the shot clock. Inside pass, nice dish inside, and Holland gets his first basket. Holland only averaging about 3 points a game, and now an offensive foul going the other way.
Jacobi, moving screen. Seen him do that a few times this year where he just doesn't get set on that moving screen, and you've got to be set when you set those ball screens.
Yep, just kind of powered through.
Yep, turned and moved before.
Eaton had his position. Marquise Davis outside, leaves it off for Omier. He puts up the shot, up and good. Omier with his first basket, the freshman from Nicaragua, the first Division I player ever from Nicaragua. Gordon for 3 from the corner and hits it. Jacobi Gordon, the junior from Houston, Texas. He's been kind of feast or famine all year. He gets the early 3 points.
And now he draws the assignment of guarding Omier down there on the block, and that time he denied him. Didn't let it go inside, and there's a travel. Good defense by AU.
Marquise Davis got caught in the air and didn't have anybody to get rid of it. It'll be a turnover, Cajun ball when we come back. 15:33 left in the first half. Cajuns by 6. Middle Tennessee is ahead of him with 117.
Change of defenses here for Arkansas State as they go to a 2-3 matchup zone. Louisiana will look to attack high post. You see Jacobi working the high post. There he is. And he'll go to work.
And Antoine Jackson has checked in defensively for Arkansas State. But Jacobi Gordon hits his second straight shot. He's got 5 points early off the bench.
No, Coach Marlin loves to see that. He needs a little more offense from some of those supporting cast members of this team. As the big two carried him last night, they're going to need others to score this afternoon.
Arkansas State had a huge advantage in bench scoring last night in the game. Shots put up by Omier again, and he hits another one. Norchad Omier, the freshman, has had a great year so far this year for the Red Wolves, picking up again. Last night, 13 points and 10 rebounds, his 7th double-double of the year. Long three-pointer by Russell. This one's offline. And the Red Wolves trying to go in transition. Eaton gives it back to Omier. That one comes up short, but the ball's bounced away. Butts comes away with it. Devin Butts also checked in at the timeout. Russell on the drive, gives it back to Gordon, and he makes another three.
Feeling it.
Jacobi Gordon has 8 points and has probably only played about 3 minutes so far.
Change of defenses, too. They went back man-to-man. He sets the ball screen, and he was the one that ended up open, and he knocks down his 3rd consecutive shot.
Omier, the jumper from the baseline, hits another one. He's got 6 points early.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That's a nice step-back jumper that time by Omar.
Omier shoots 56% from the field, but Cedric Russell goes inside for a high percentage shot of his own. He's got 5 early.
That's what happens when you hit threes. You bring that defense to you, and he can get to the basket and score as well.
Ball almost knocked away. Farrington, but it was Wilson who got the last hand on it. It will stay with Arkansas State. If you're just joining us, you'll notice we don't have a shot clock up, and that's because nobody else in the arena here in the Cajun Dome has a shot clock right now. It is being, because of malfunctions of the clocks, that is being announced by the public address system every 5 seconds or so. So if you listen closely, you can hear it in the background. That's how everybody's keeping up with the shot clock today. Eaton outside as Ty Harper checks in for Louisiana. Eaton on the drive. That's off iron, no good. Butts comes away with the rebound. And now the Cajuns trying to come in transition. AU gives it back to Gordon, the hot hand, and he hits another one. Jacobi Gordon has 3 3-pointers in a 4.5-minute span. He's got 11 points already. He's already got his career high.
And great shots, too. They're doing a great job. Louisiana's doing a great job of finding the hot hand. As you can see, AU could have gone back to the corner, but goes to the top, and Gordon rings the bell.
Christian Willis puts it in the hands of Eaton. 3-pointer in front of the Cajun bench, and nailing that one is the best 3-point shooter for Arkansas State, Malcolm Farrington, who checked in. Shoots 41%. But now Devin Butts on the other end gets into the 3-point action. That is 5 trays for Louisiana already. And we've played less than 8 minutes.
Butts can shoot it also. We saw him get hot one game this year. And there's the double team inside. Leads to a turnover.
Butts saves it out of bounds. Gets it into the hands of AU. And the score on your screen's not really right, but we'll get that corrected. As inside, it's Isaiah Richards gets the easy one off the nice assist. And the Cajuns lead this one 25-11. That's what the score should be. The malfunctions are not just on the clock, but it's also on the scoreboard. Pass inside, easy little jumper, way too long, but nice job on the rebound by Jackson, but he gets it blocked from behind. Gordon on the drive, he has it knocked away. Here come the Red Wolves the other end. Stop and pop for Eaton. That rolls off the iron. Arkansas State 5 of 13 from the floor. Cajuns are 10 out of 12 shooting the basketball. But another turnover this time, and here come the Red Wolves again. Taking it all the way to the basket and drawing the foul is going to be Eaton, and he will go to the line when we come back. 11:04 left in the first half. Louisiana with a shooting exhibition. They lead by 14. High overhead. And, of course, the one on your screen. Marquise Eaton with his first points of the ball game. Averages 10.8 a game. Had 15 in the game last night, along with 4 assists. Second shot is up and good for the senior hometown product from Jonesboro High School. And he will get a break. This game's been played at a frantic pace through the first 9 minutes.
I hear Coach Bellato, just about every time they touch the ball, he wants them to push it up the court and take advantage of their speed.
Isaiah Richards with the miss, but Duguay with the strong offensive rebound. They get it back to Butts. He launches another 3. That's all firing. Goes out in the hands of Fields, and he's coming the other direction. He'll hand it off to Willis, who drives in, and now get it to Jackson. Misses the cripple inside. Wesley had the rebound for a second. He had it knocked away. Gay on the other end, the reverse layup. That's no good, but Butts has it. Now Gay will try the 3-pointer. That's off the iron. A lot of action, not much scoring on either end.
I think Jackson expected a little contact on the possession before. I think Duguay just got out of his way, and it actually caused him to miss that easy shot.
Christian Willis out front. They get into the hands of Jackson again. His baseline jumper is no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will belong to the Red Wolves.
Good contest that time by Isaiah Richards. He gets his hand in Jackson's face. Didn't block the shot, but did disrupt him enough that he missed that baby jump shot.
Tim Holland checks back in for Arkansas State, and Jackson will check out.
Comes 3 subs for Louisiana as well. 4, actually. Akuba, Russell, Gordon, and Wilson.
And Norshad Omier also checks back in for the Red Wolves.
And at this pace, depth is going to be very important. Get you guys some rest when you need to, and have somebody on the bench that can come in and play well.
Inbounds jumper from the baseline. Christian Willis gets on the board for the first time today. He had 7 points last night.
Nice play design right there. A little screen to get him the short corner jumper, and he knocks it down. Now inside to Akuba.
Back out to AU. And they put it back into Wilson's hands. They go back to Russell with somewhere around 15 on the shot clock. And now Russell will launch the 3 and hit it. Cedric Russell with his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 8 points early.
And that's good patience and a good ball screen by Akuba, and your senior with the step-back three.
Willis puts it back into Fields' hands, trying to go down low to Omer again. And shot is blocked by Akuba. Inside pass, but that one's knocked away. The quick hands of Omer. 2-on-1 going the other way. Missed shot by Willis, but the rebound put back in by Omer. Willis hit the deck pretty hard.
Akuba, not only one of the best shot blockers in the conference, but one of the best in the country. And this Louisiana team leads the conference in blocks, and they've got a bunch of guys down there that have great timing and can block some shots.
Omer got the offensive rebound put back. He's got 8 points, and he will go to the line. 73% free throw shooter. And finishes off the three-point play. He's got 7. Gordon's had the hot hand. So has Russell. He's got it out front. Bluffs the drive. Now he takes it inside. Tough delay shot. Akuba, though, gets the offensive board. They go back to Russell. Gordon on the baseline being guarded by Omer. They'll go back out to Russell out front. And a foul's going to be called on the drive. And it will be Louisiana ball.
Akuba also one of the best in the conference and country in offensive rebounds. That time he's able to go up high with 2 hands, get Louisiana an extra possession. Now they'll take the basketball out underneath their own basket, and they're very, very good. You can watch this set. It's like a little diamond set a lot of screens to get good shots underneath their own basket.
Second foul on Christian, or rather first foul on Christian Willis, only the second foul on Arkansas State. We played almost 12 minutes. Russell tries the drive, cross-court pass to AU, down low to Akuba. Spin around, the left-handed hook is up and good. Theo Akuba had a couple of those last night. He gets his first basket.
And not bad defense by Holland either. He's right there with both hands up. That's just a great offensive move by Akuba.
Caleb London tried to drive the baseline, got cut off, and the Red Wolves will take it out front, put it in the hands of Fields. Baseline jumper off the front of the iron that time by Omer. Louisiana comes away with the rebound. Russell looking for a screen. That didn't develop. They'll go down low to Akuba. He's got it low, and the little turnaround. This time he does it with the right hand. 4 quick points for the 6'11 junior from Montgomery, Alabama.
And a turnover. Coach Bellato not happy with that defensive possession. I think he wanted them to double team Akuba. Nobody came.
Louisiana basketball when we come back. 7:13 left in the first half. Is the rebound there. Cajuns lead by 10. We'll keep you updated on that one. Here it is Louisiana by 15 with just over 7 minutes left here in the first half.
Louisiana getting it done on both ends of the floor here, offense and defense. Deep three by Wilson.
That doesn't catch anything. It's going to go out of bounds. Wilson was trying to draw the foul, but wasn't as much contact there as he would have hoped, and it'll be Arkansas State basketball.
Maybe rush that one a little bit. Louisiana getting great looks, great shots, sharing the ball. Wilson with the step back, probably ill-advised. Good hands.
Pass from Davis is knocked away, but it's run down in the backcourt.
15.
That's Caleb London running out front. Kick on the baseline to Omer. He gets it knocked away. Wilson might have got a hand on it. AU comes away with it.
He did, and that's great help by Wilson. Quick hands and great team defense taking away their leading scorer.
Wilson looking for a screen from Akuba. He'll go to Gordon in the corner. Gordon's already got 11 points. But he's looking inside. He gets it to AU at the top of the key. And a foul's going to be called. It'll be on Marquise Eaton. That's his second foul.
20 on the shot clock. Foul number 20.
Just the third team foul on the Red Wolves as we get another look at it. And yeah, got a little hand in there. So Louisiana inbounds. AU on the lob, but Akuba is there to put it home. Tried to get it to Wilson on the lob. He was able to get just a hand on it, but Akuba with the offensive board and the putback. Long 3-ball that time, doesn't touch anything. It's going to go out of bounds. It will belong to Louisiana. Cajuns lead this one 34-17 with just over 6 minutes left.
It was great execution on the other side, trying to get that lob to Wilson, who can go up there and finish. Maybe got bumped, but Akuba there to clean it up with the two-hand dunk.
Malcolm Farrington checks back in for Arkansas State. He is the three-point specialist. The Red Wolves trying to find something consistent offensively. 7 of 21 from the field, and they've missed their only 2 3-pointers.
Now Amir is down there, and he's going to get called for the foul. Just said he switched over and is now guarding Akuba, and Louisiana goes right to him.
And Amir picks up his first foul. 4 team fouls on Arkansas State. And Amir will get a break. We've talked about the conditioning factor and the exhaustion factor, I guess is a good way to put it. These teams played less than 24 hours ago and played a pretty intense game. But that's the case this year in the Sun Belt as Malik Wilson sneaks inside, and as you talked earlier, the Cajuns score off the inbounds pass.
Great execution, great play design right there by Coach Marlin to get Wilson an easy basket.
Fields with the long 3-ball. That's no good. Akuba has the rebound.
No second chances for the Red Wolves. Louisiana, a great rebounding team and getting it done on the defensive end with a defensive rebound as well.
Now it's Keon Wesley who draws the defensive assignment on Akuba. AU gets it to Akuba. Red Wolves looking for the double team, and now a 5-second call. That time nope. Was it a 5-second call, or did the Cajuns call timeout? Nope, 5 seconds. That time the Red Wolves did the good job of getting the double.
They did, and Akuba could not find anybody. Wesley, 6'9", 180, giving up a little weight and a little strength to Akuba. But Louisiana continuing, and Coach Marlin continuing to put the ball down there on the block to the big fella, 6'11", 225.
Richards checks in for Akuba. And Wilson also checks back in, and so does Butts for Louisiana. Marquise Davis goes out for the Red Wolves. And London checks back in. He takes a jumper in the lane. That won't go, but a foul is called.
It'll be on Gordon, I believe.
If it is Gordon,
yep.
Yes, it is. He picks up his second foul. 16 foul in Louisiana, but it's a shooting foul, and Caleb London will go to the line. He's only shot 4 free throws all year long, and he's only 1 for 4, but nothing but net on that one.
And that was good execution by the Red Wolves that time. As you can see, the little curl, he gets into the paint, and Gordon coming over to help just kind of catches him actually in the face there as he tried to contest.
Second free throw is also up and good, so London goes from 1 for 4 to 3 for 7 for the year. He's got a couple of points for the freshman from Memphis.
You can hear Coach Bellato screaming 2-2-2. They jump into the 2-3 matchup zone.
Russell quickly to Wilson. As Louisiana looking for the inside shot. They get it down low to Richards. He'll hand it off inside, but Gordon gets it knocked away. Nice defensive play that time for the Red Wolves.
That's London coming over with the help, getting his hand across the basketball for a clean strip.
7 turnovers apiece now for each team in this one. Louisiana only had 9 turnovers last night. That's their second lowest total of the entire season. Jumper on the baseline. That one is no good, and Butts comes away with the rebound. As London had the open shot. Wilson doesn't touch anything again, and that is something you're not going to see him miss 2 twice like that. 3:38 left in the first half. It is Louisiana by 17 in this game this year in the Sun Belt. Red Wolves basketball as Caleb Fields looks for the drive. And now he'll bring it back outside. Goes inside. Nice pass that time inside to Tim Holland. Holland gets his second basket.
Holland with a couple of buckets tonight. I think he's in there really to play some post defense and give him a little more size. But any points that he gives Coach Bellato are welcome for them, I'm sure.
Ty Harper's going to get called for the travel. He checked in at the break, the freshman from Norcross, Georgia. Chris Spinku, a sophomore from Pembroke Pines, Florida, also.
On that Friday night to keep them into a routine and some normalcy and not letting them do any things the coaches don't want them to do. So kind of keeping them under wraps even in their hometown.
Fields being guarded by Harper. We're inside 3 minutes in the first half. Drive that time put up in a nice little floating jumper by Caleb London, who's got 4 points already. He's already over his season average of 3 a game. Down low, getting it knocked away is Richards. It's going to go out of bounds and will belong to Arkansas State.
Butts looking for a foul on that drive even after the basket. Louisiana pushing it with some fresh legs in there, getting all the way to the rim. Can't finish. Richards with an offensive rebound, and Louisiana, one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the Sun Belt, coming in with 12.8 offensive rebounds a game. That's third in the conference.
Russell is the only starter still in the game for Louisiana, or right now, as both teams have substituted frequently, as Fields has it outside. Bounce pass inside to Wesley. Turn around in the lane and gets it to go. Tough little hook shot for the junior from New Jersey. He's got his first basket.
Spinku had a hand in his face right there, but you're right. That's a nice baby hook for the finish for the Red Wolves.
Butts goes back to Harper, trying to get it inside to Richards. Ball's now loose on the floor. He comes away with it, but now he gets it stripped away. Caleb Fields comes away. Willis on the baseline. He's going to get fouled by Butts, who picks up his first foul. And now the Red Wolves will go to the line. 17 fouls on Louisiana.
Pushes it up, and boy, that little shot fake right there gets Butts to come up and commit to the shot. And then on the drive, just too much contact. They'll call a foul on Butts.
Christian Willis, just a 50% free throw shooter this year, only 8 out of 16. He almost shoots better from three-point range. He's a 48% three-point shooter. First free throw is up and good.
Nice stroke right there.
Red Wolves have taken advantage today. They are 6 of 6 from the line.
Coach Marlin not wanting to see this one get any closer. Comes back with Akuba, Gordon, Russell back in there, Wilson back in there.
Second free throw is also up and good. Willis has 4 points, and it is a single-digit game again. After just a moment ago, Louisiana led by as many as 19. But a 10-0 run right now by the Red Wolves. But Akuba with the hook shot from the baseline. That's not easy.
That's a beautiful move, and that is so hard to defend because he looks middle, gets a defense to commit, and a quick turnaround jump hook with nice touch for the big fella as well.
London looking for somebody to get rid of it too. Gets it off to Wesley. He goes for the drive. Tough shot put up that time. Loose ball on the floor. Akuba comes away with it.
Great defense by Gordon that time too on the spin move as Wesley tries to go with that baby jump shot again, but much better defense by Gordon. Great move by Russell right here.
Has it blocked but gets it back. Nice defensive play down low by Holland, but Russell got the offensive board. And now getting stripped away on the drive attempt by Wilson, but he gets it stripped away, and Harper comes away with the loose ball. Down low to Akuba. Hook shot is up. That won't go. Wilson tried the tip, but Akuba with the offensive board. Deep three ball for Ty Harper. Just his third of the year. Just his third attempt, but he hadn't missed any. He is 3 for 3 outside the arc this year.
Wilson kept that alive. Then Akuba with another offensive rebound, kicks it out to Harper, and the lefty answers.
Down low, and Holland found the open spot inside and gets the easy one. And a timeout taken by the Red Wolves, I guess. And he'll get it into Harper. He'll launch the long 3-ball, all firing, had to take almost a desperation shot. The Cajuns will still go to the locker room with a double-digit lead. Louisiana in the first half shooting well, 2 of them coming off the bench, and it will be Louisiana basketball as we get set to start the second half. Cajuns, if there is a negative offensively, they had 11 turnovers in the first half. I thought Arkansas State didn't do a bad job defensively. It's just the Cajuns hit a lot of shots, and Cedric Russell picks up right where he left off with another 3-pointer.
Great execution to get your senior a very good look from the top of the key for 3, and a great start by Louisiana in this second half.
Drive by Omer is cut off. He'll kick it back outside to Eaton, who was very quiet in the first half, did not have a field goal. Ball's knocked away inside. It is still loose. Players are diving on it. It will be a held ball situation, and it will stay with the Red Wolves.
Caleb Fields and Eaton come in combined, averaging about 23 points, and in that first half between them combined, they only had 2. So those 2 guys will have to get going if Arkansas State's going to keep this one close.
5 seconds on the shot clock. We'll again remind you, shot clock is not operating. We're going by the public address system telling us that, as Fields has it, and he's going to put up a tough jumper and hit it. Caleb Fields with his first basket of the ball game. The Red Wolves leading scorer at 13.4 a game. Russell on the drive. Tough shot. That's knocked away, and Holland comes away with the loose ball.
Little contact on both of those drives. First by Arkansas State and then by Russell that time, but no call. Got to play through it.
Fields again outside looking for the screen from Holland. He'll go on the drive. Gay guarding him. That's a quickness mismatch. Drive inside that time, off balance by Omer. I think he was a little surprised he got the basketball.
I think so. Puts it on the floor, tries to score over Akuba. Again, a little contact, but Akuba kind of straight up and down. No foul.
Cajuns in the little bit of the weave, trying to get it inside to Akuba. Now down low to Gay, being guarded by Holland. Behind the back pass to Wilson. And now back to Gay. He'll put up the jumper in the lane, won't catch anything, and Omer has the rebound. Put it back into Fields' hands. He'll go on the drive, put a tough shot up off glass. Good. Caleb Fields, who did not score in the first half, gets 2 quick buckets here in the first 2 minutes.
He knows he's going to have to put some points on the board for his team, and he's being very aggressive here in the second half.
Seems like he might have gotten a challenge at halftime as they go down low to Akuba. Might have gotten away with a travel and now comes away, and I think he banged knees with somebody, and he comes away limping.
Richards will check in for him. There's a steal.
Knock away by Malik Wilson, and he'll take it the other end. Malik Wilson, the Cajun leader in steals and 3rd in the Sun Belt, gets another one. He had 3 last night. And Akuba's going to come out. He either took a shot on the knee or maybe a little higher. We don't know.
Correct, but Wilson's so good at anticipating those cross-court passes, shoots the gap, gets the steal and the bucket for the Raging Cajuns.
Marquise Davis almost had it knocked away, but the Red Wolves able to run it down. Fields playing the 2-man game with Holland. Now he'll drive inside, put it up over Richards and get the basket. A tough shot for Caleb Fields. And he has come out on fire here in the second half.
Attacking the basket. He's quick and strong, and he can take some of that contact and still finish.
Just 6 foot for the sophomore from Lewisburg, Tennessee. But he doesn't mind taking it inside. Cedric Russell with the long 3. Louisiana now 9 of 13 outside the arc as a team, and Russell has 4 of those.
Speaking of feeling it, 2 big threes here in the second half for Russell.
Fields again will go to the basket. This time can't get it to go. Gay gets the rebound, and Omer hit the floor pretty hard. AU inside, leaves it for Wilson. Can't get the basket, but he'll draw the foul. Nice feed by AU.
AU with 5 assists in the first half. Didn't score, but did a good job of distributing the basketball and also got a couple of rebounds. As you can see the penetration. And Wilson, instead of sitting out at the three-point line, cuts along that baseline, and that's a great pass by AU.
Holland picks up the foul, his first. Wilson, 79% free throw shooter on the year. That is the first free throw by any Cajun in the ball game. They were alt for alt in the first half.
Did not get to the line. And that possession before, Fields again going to the basket. That time Richards, I'm not sure if he got a piece of it, but he definitely caused him to miss that layup with Akuba on the bench.
Wilson averaging 14.5 a game, second leading scorer for the Cajuns. He's got 8 now. And Louisiana back up by 16.
20.
London has it outside, trying to get past the defense of AU.
Great defense by AU, moving his feet, keeping the ball in front of him.
Put it back into Fields' hands.
There's the countdown.
He is so quick. Nice pass inside. Knocked away, though, by Richards on the shot attempt by Holland. It'll go out of bounds. It will stay with the Red Wolves. But there can't be, and they just announced 4 seconds on the shot clock.
So looking something going to the basket or even a lob right here as Arkansas State sets up their play underneath their own basket. Great block by Richards, too. Looked like an easy basket, but Richards impersonating Akuba with a great block.
They'll hand it back to Fields. He'll get the open 3 ball. That one's no good. Tipped rebound goes into the hands of London. Puts it back up. Can't get the roll again, and Gay has the rebound. Arkansas State with a couple of really good looks that time. Lob to Richards down low. Tries the hook. That gets knocked away, but the loose ball goes into the hands of Gay. Right place at the right time. And a quick timeout taken by Louisiana. 15:42 left in this one. The Cajuns with their last 11 shots. That'll put a hole in your offense.
No doubt. Great defense, man-to-man the whole way so far for Louisiana.
Back here. Shot is put up, no good. Russell has the rebound for Louisiana. Cajuns lead this one by 18. They have led by as many as 19 in this one. And they continue to shoot it well. 57% from the floor right now.
15.
AU out front. He leaves it for Gay on the baseline. He'll drive inside. Reverse layup up and good by Duguay. He's got 6. Long three-pointer by Willis, and he hits that right in front of his own bench. First three-pointer of the ball game for the Red Wolves, and they needed that one badly.
A nice pass by Fields as he pushes it up the court in a hurry and finds the shooter on the right wing who knocks it down.
Gay will hand it off to AU. Tries to go back to Richards. Has it go off his hands. Arkansas State comes up with the loose ball in transition. Easy basket. Can't get it to go, though, is Omier. He gets fouled on the second attempt after he gets the offensive rebound, which is what he does. 14:22 left in this one. It's still the Cajuns by 17.
Side, making sure that Omar does not get any more offensive rebounds.
Omier, 73% free throw shooter. He's now 2 for 2 on the day, and he is in double figures. Real quick, we're going to go to Jonesboro, Arkansas, as the Cajuns lead it by 10 in the last minute, but a 3-point play opportunity for Arkansas State here, so that one is a long way from being over. With 42 seconds left, Arkansas State can get it down to a 7-point game. We'll check back with that one in just a moment as the kicked ball on the pass from AU, and the Cajuns will be inbounding. As Omier made both ends of the free throw, he's got 11 points to go with the 6 rebounds. And he is a double-double machine, so we'll keep an eye on that one. He's the only, has more double-doubles than any freshman in the country. Akuba outside, and a foul is going to be called on Omier as he was trying to shield off Duguay, his second foul. Just the second team foul on Arkansas State and just the third foul called here in the second half on both teams.
Louisiana going to their horn set where you got your 2 bigs up top. You can see Akuba and Duguay. They're going to get it to one of them and play from there on the ball reversal.
Gay on the reverse, and again a kicked ball, and Louisiana will be inbounding it as it went off the foot of Willis. Cajuns were trying to get it to Russell as the baseline cutter.
Had to clear out all three other Raging Cajuns on the right side, and they tried to get Russell on a backdoor on the left. There it is. Oh, good deflection.
Inside pass was knocked away, but the ball is loose on the floor again, and again we've got a scrum. And alternating possession will stay with Louisiana this time.
Kind of tried the same play on the right side, getting Russell with a backdoor. Russell knocking down three, so the defense is coming to him. That's a great opportunity for backdoor cuts.
Only 7 on the shot clock as Louisiana will be inbounding. They'll get it to Russell in the corner. He'll drive the baseline. Gay will put up the jumper. That doesn't catch anything. Fields comes away with it. Tries to push it in transition, and a foul is going to be called outside on Butts before Fields could head to the basket, and Arkansas State will be inbounding. Watch Fields hit that second gear, and Butts just unable to get in front. And then the foul was called before he was even able to knock it away. The Red Wolves inbounding, but that one's going to go off the foot of Wesley and go out of bounds, and it will belong to the Cajuns. Quickly back to Jonesboro, Arkansas. 35.7 seconds left in that one. Louisiana with an 8-point lead. But Arkansas State has the basketball. We'll check back in there. AU down low to Akuba. Double team came from the backside, and again it's on the floor. Again it's a held ball, and now we'll go to Arkansas State.
Fields with nice help. As it's a nice play right there. Cedric Russell sets the back screen for Akuba, trying to get him on the block to go to work, but Fields with the help coming off of AU knocks it away and gets the turnover.
25.
Red Wolves have only made one of their last 7 shots. But a three-pointer's put up. That is off iron. And a foul's going to be on the floor.
Oh, that on Gordon?
And I think it's going to be on Gordon, as he might have had an arm wrapped around the arm of Wesley.
Yeah, it looked like he had position and was blocking out, but they did get tangled up, and they'll keep it here. Arkansas State will inbound under their own basket.
We'll get a good look at it. As you see, well,
that's kind of what I saw.
I'm not sure what we saw.
I didn't see much when it was live.
Nevertheless, it is Red Wolves basketball. Fields being guarded by Russell.
Great matchup right there.
Farrington bluffed the 3. Now he'll take the drive. Now he'll stop and take a 2. Well short of everybody. Desperation shot. 2 shots don't hit the rim. Jackson couldn't get anything on it, and that's a good defensive series by the Cajuns.
Great defensive series. Forcing tough shots, forcing them off balance, and then finishing up with the rebound.
Quickly back to Jonesboro at FNB Arena. Cajuns up by 12 and are running out the clock. And Louisiana with a surprise 12-point win. And they take the sweep on the road against Arkansas State. The Red Wolf women had not lost a conference game all year long. In fact, they had won 9 in a row before this weekend. Back here, it's contact, and AU is going to go out of the game as the Red Wolves will be shooting free throws on the other end.
Fields got the steal and was going in for a layup. Butts comes through and knocks it out of bounds, and the trail official comes in and calls the foul. You can see Butts coming in, getting part of the ball, but the hand too is what the official says, and he'll shoot 2.
Fields gets the friendly roll. His first free throw attempt of the ball game. He's just a 65% free throw shooter for the year. He was 7 for 8 last night.
Butts with a lot of minutes tonight. Wilson on the bench. He may have an injury as well as AU heads to the trainer's table.
Fields with 7 points, all in the second half. Second shot is up, no good. Akuba fights his way for the rebound.
25.
Russell will stop and launch the 3. That one's off iron. Free ball goes into Fields' hands as he tries to push it up court.
25.
Willis, this time he'll drive the baseline, and they'll call the block foul on Russell as he picks up his first foul.
Willis tried to drive baseline originally. Russell cut him off, and then he comes back with the crossover, drives baseline, and does draw the foul on Russell, as Malik Wilson will head to the scorer's table to check in.
5 team fouls on Louisiana in the second half, as Wilson will check in for Russell, as he took a pretty good shot. But he was moving backwards, and you're going to get the foul called every time on that one. Willis out front, puts it back into the hands of Fields. As we go inside, 12 minutes. Barrington outside. Goes back, tough shot, turnaround by Willis, and hits the baseline jumper. Christian Willis has 9 in the game. He's over his season average.
Willis with a nice turnaround jumper as Arkansas State goes right at Malik Wilson as he just came in off the bench.
Harper has it knocked away, being well guarded, and now a turnover. Harper gets it back, though. Not much left on the shot clock, and now a bump out of bounds. And a break for Louisiana that time. It'll be Cajun ball when we come back. 11:29 left in this one. Still the Cajuns by 12. Monroe and wins both ends of their series over ULM today by 6. And that's who the Cajuns will play next week. Drive by inside by Harper. And Fields went down hard as Akuba puts away the offensive rebound. And Caleb Fields is in some pain. We'll hope he's not, doesn't have anything lingering going on through the rest of the schedule.
And he was having a good second half, too, being very aggressive on the offensive end, attacking the basket.
Three-pointer put up from the corner, and Malcolm Farrington hits the second tray of the ball game for the Red Wolves, and his first of the game. And just like that, the Red Wolves back within 11.
That's nice play design, too. He runs one way, and
an illegal screen is going to be called on Akuba again, I think.
Yep, they got Akuba. Nice play design. He looked like he was going to the left side of the court, comes back, squares up his feet, knocks it down, and now the turnover as Akuba commits the offensive foul. Richards will come in for him.
His second foul as Richards checks in. That's 14 turnovers for Louisiana. They only had 9 in last night's game the whole way. And you see Akuba trying to set the screen, and well, that one wasn't as bad as some of the others we've seen, but still looked like he might have still been moving.
It's actually Duguay that checked in, and he actually went in for Gordon. Akuba will stay on the court.
Eaton outside. Very quiet game for Marcus Eaton. Three-pointers put up again, this time by Farrington. That's all fired, but offensive rebound that time by Antoine Jackson, and he'll go to the line.
Trying to get Farrington some open looks, as you can see him running that baseline, coming off screens. Malik Wilson got a piece of it, but he's able to get the shot up. But the big fella with the offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line to shoot to Jackson.
Jackson has not scored on the weekend, and still hasn't. 64% free throw shooter, misses the first. Arkansas State now 10 out of 12 from the line. Cajuns have only shot 2 free throws as Jackson hits the second one for his first points in the series.
Coach Marlin comes right back with Cedric Russell, who will replace Butts. Malik Wilson will handle point guard duties, as maybe move Russell to the wing, try to maybe get him another three-pointer.
Cajuns with 4 turnovers in the last 4 minutes. Arkansas State on a 12-2 run. Long 3 ball by Harper. Ty Harper with his second tray of the ball game. That'll break that run.
Great pass by Wilson as he penetrates to the right off of the ball screen and jumps in the air and throws it all the way to the left wing, and Harper knocks it down. There's defense by Wilson again. There's a steal.
Knock away, and he'll leave it for Harper. Harper gets the basket, but it's Malik Wilson who made it possible.
Absolutely. Great defense. One of the best defenders in the league. Foul on Akuba.
And a foul's going to be called outside as Eaton was going on the drive, and Akuba just picked up his 4th foul.
Now Richards will come get Akuba for sure. As Arkansas State being very aggressive, trying to find three-point shooters. or attacking the basket, drawing fouls.
Jacobi will sit. He's got 10 points and 9 rebounds, so he is one board away from yet another double-double, and that would be his 8th of the year. Free throw is well short that time. Russell comes away with a rebound, and every time I see a free throw come up short in one of these games, I start to wonder about the fatigue factor.
You've got to in these back-to-back nights. Plays a big part. That's why you want to get as many guys some rest as you can during the game.
Gay has it knocked away on the court, but Omer just did a little soccer move. He sort of kicked at it. He is from Nicaragua, so he probably played a lot of soccer when he was growing up. First Division I player ever from that country. Inside jumper for Wilson. That's not there. Goes over everything, and Omer with yet another rebound.
Wilson wanted a foul right there as he got the screen off of the inbounds.
Farrington for 3, and he hit another one.
Heat check.
Malcolm Farrington with a couple of trays within the last 2 minutes. Wilson on the drive. Can't get the roll, and again, coming up with the rebound is Omer. They'll go the other way. Tough layup put up and in by Marquise Eaton. And all of a sudden, some life in the Red Wolves. They get it down to 10 again. Arkansas State has made 4 of its last 5 shots. Inside it goes to Richards, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the basket by London. And Richards will go to the line.
A nice pass by Harper as the old pick and roll sets the high ball screen. Harper dribbling to his left, throws it back to his right to Richards, who attacks the basket, draws the foul.
Richards, a 58% free throw shooter this year, makes the first. This is just the second player for the Cajuns to go to the line. Wilson had a 2-for-2 effort earlier. Richards, a freshman from Brooklyn, New York, has provided some good minutes for Louisiana, usually replacing Jacobi. Hits both ends of the free throw. He's got 4 points.
Nice to have that 6'10" on the bench to replace Jacobi when you need it.
Eaton kicks it back outside. Shot put up at the top of the key. That one's no good, but Arkansas State with the offensive rebound. They put it back in the hands of London. He takes it inside and lays it up. Caleb London with the driving layup.
25.
It's a nice shot fake and drive by London after the offensive rebound gets Arkansas State another possession.
Russell will look for the drive, and he gets banged down hard, and he hit the floor hard.
Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
Think he's okay, but he's going to
take his time.
Yep, he's going to take a minute to rest as London picked up the second foul.
Just some high ball screens for Russell. We've seen Coach Marlin go to this a lot of times late in games. Just keep it in your seniors' hands. Let him create for himself or for his teammates.
81% free throw shooter, leads the Cajun team, ranked 6th in the Sun Belt. First trip to the line today for the senior, and that one bounces off.
Coming into the Red Wolves, number 5, Christian Willis. In for the Cajuns, number 5, Jacobi Gordon.
Russell came into the weekend ranked 3rd in the conference in scoring, averaging 17.6. Rather, averaging 17 coming in. He got 26 last night, so that put him up at 17.6 for the season, but misses both ends of the free throw that time. And the Red Wolves can get it down to a single-digit game. Inside pass knocked away by Richards, but getting the offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Ball's going to hit the end line. It will stay with Arkansas State when we come back. 7:55 left in this one. It's the Cajuns by 10, but Arkansas State still hanging in. Continue to scrap, and it's still just a 10-point game. Inbounds pass, and a shot quickly put up by Omer. That's no good. Gay has the rebound.
25. 20.
Wilson out front running the point. He'll take a tough jumper and get the roll. Malik Wilson is in double figures with 10 points. He becomes the 4th Cajun to get to double figures. Fields out front being guarded by Russell. Drive, stop, pull up 3, and hitting it is Christian Willis. He's got his 2nd tray of the ball game, and a quick timeout by Mike Bellato, coach of the Red Wolves.
That's 2 tough shots in a row.
Louisiana basketball, and a foul's going to be called in the backcourt on Eaton. He picks up his 3rd foul. 16 fouls on Arkansas State, so from here on out, Louisiana will be shooting in the bonus. Red Wolves already shooting in the bonus, as Wilson continues to run the point.
25.
Gordon has checked back in, leaves it all for Russell. Akuba back to Butts, spin move, gets it stripped away. Loose ball, nice play by the Red Wolves, and coming in transition, Akuba was there for the first shot, but Holland's unable to put it up, and he's going to get called for the travel inside. Holland got the offensive board, but there was a lot of tall arms around him.
It was good hustle by Holland to get down there and get the basketball at 6'7". You're right. He had a bunch of white jerseys around him with arms up and had a tough time scoring. Wound up moving both feet. Good call by the official, the trail official.
13 turnovers now for the Red Wolves, 15 for Louisiana, as Gordon being well defended in the corner by Omier. Wilson on the drive, leaves it for Gordon. He'll launch the long 3 and hit it. Jacobi Gordon with his 4th tray of the ball game. And are they going to call they're going to call this is the flop warning.
Yep.
Well, we hope we don't get to the point that we did last year in the first game between these two teams last season. That was played in Jonesboro. 10 technical fouls called in that game, 7 on the Cajuns, a couple of them for just that thing. So we'll hope we don't get to that point again. Drive inside, a tough jumper put up and in by Eaton. He went a long time before he got his first field goal in the ball game, and now he's got a couple. Russell bluffs the drive outside. As Arkansas State trying to extend the defense. Butts puts up the tough jumper. That's no good. Eaton comes away with the rebound. Pushing it up court and tries to go back outside to Willis. But another turnover for the Red Wolves, and right at the time that they don't need it, a couple of back-to-back turnovers.
Yeah, tried to kick out to a shooter, but you're right. Their defense is becoming more aggressive. They're trying to get hands-on passes or even get knockaways, trying to pick pockets, trying to close this gap. 10 points here with 5:25 to play.
Akuba puts it back in the hands of Butts. He'll take it down the lane, gets the shot knocked away that time by Holland, who for a first start's played a pretty solid game. He's got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and just picked up the block.
And how big has Gordon been tonight? Didn't miss a shot in the first half and then steps up on that last possession, hits another big 3 to keep the lead.
Wilson on the baseline. Tough turnaround shot and hits it over the defense of Eaton. And Malik Wilson has 8 in the second half and 12 in the game. Quickly going the other way, Eaton gets his 3rd field goal of the half and keeps it a 10-point game.
Coach Marlowe not happy with transition defense that time. That's just too easy. You got to make them chew up some clock before you give them some points.
Akuba with the left-handed hook in the lane. He's got 12.
So hard to defend.
And another turnover by the Red Wolves.
Deflected, yep. They got it right.
They will say it came off the hand of a Cajun.
I think Malik Wilson got a hand on it on that pass, and it'll stay Red Wolf possession.
So it will remain Red Wolves ball. Hi Harper checks back in. Duguay checks back in as Cajuns continue to substitute freely. Really, both teams substituting a lot in this game. 10 players for each team have played significant minutes. Eaton outside, working against Russell, plays the two-man game, and a quick turnaround. Nice little dipsy-do layup by Omer. Got his first basket of the second half. And he has 13 in the game.
Saw him working on that reverse layup before the game. That's a nice play there as Duguay attacks the basket.
Gay probably more open than he thought he was going to be. Missed the shot. London comes away with the rebound. And once again, the Red Wolves can make it a single-digit game. Inside and one. As Holland got free, got the layup, and he will go to the line.
Beautiful pass by Eaton on the pick and roll as it looked like he was going to shoot the basketball. Gets his eyes up, dumps it inside, and Duguay commits the foul, and he'll shoot one.
Gay picks up the foul, and Holland will go to the line. 80% on the season for what limited free throws he's taken. He's 4 out of 5.
Got his first start tonight, and he's had a nice game. He's having to defend some bigs down there for Louisiana and being the recipient of a lot of nice passes from some of these Arkansas State guards, and he's finishing, and he'll go to the line for one.
Mike Bellato giving Caleb London some coaching on the sideline as Holland goes to the line. Redshirt junior from Texas. Free throw will not go as Wilson comes away with the rebound. Puts it into the hands of Harper. 8 points is as close as the Red Wolves have been in the second half. Bounce pass to Akuba, but a foul is going to be called, and really Louisiana got bailed out a little bit on that one as Holland got hit for the foul. And it'll be a 1-1% free throw shooter for the year. That one rebounds out, though, no good. Omer has the rebound, and he's now got his double-double as he's got 10 boards. And a long tray put up, all fire, no good. Wilson tried to control it, couldn't get both hands on it, and Arkansas State will get a second crack at it. And Willis had a good look at the top of the key.
A little hesitation pull-up as Duguay kind of backed up expecting the drive, did contest, and Louisiana unable to come up with a defensive rebound that time.
Inbounds it comes to Farrington. He'll put up the three. That one's all firing. Russell comes away with it. Does a nice job of getting out of traffic. Quickly down to Wilson looking for the drive, and he will get hit for the travel violation. Got called really in no man's land in there.
Thought about taking those 2 steps and going up for a floater or a jumper and took that extra step.
That is 16 turnovers now against Louisiana after they had only 9 last night. Eaton looking for a cutter. He'll put it back into Willis's hands, and now back to Eaton.
Great
nice pass inside.
Wow.
Good little wraparound, and Omer got the put away. And suddenly it's a 6-point ball game at the 3-minute mark.
Eaton has been impressive. He's been putting some points on the board and making some great passes in this Arkansas State offense.
And the Cajuns look a little stagnant on offense the last few trips. As Russell has it outside. Almost gets it knocked away. Almost gets it knocked away again. 5 on the shot clock. Down low for Wilson. Can't get it to go, and it'll be out of bounds, and it will belong to Arkansas State. So with 2 and a 6-point game as they're on a 6-0 run over the last couple of minutes.
I think Louisiana jumped into a 1-3-1 zone right here to change it up a little bit, try to get a stop.
Willis with the long 3 ball. Christian Willis has 3 threes in the second half. And Mike Bellato is cheering his group on as his team has cut what at one time was a 20-point deficit down to just 3.
Huge 3 against that zone right there.
Harper on the kick-out pass is going to go out of bounds off the hand of Wilson. And another Louisiana turnover. That's 17 in the ball game.
Harper getting some minutes at the point instead of AU, and I think AU has his leg iced on the sideline, so going with the freshman.
He is being worked on over there. Willis has it out front, working against Harper. He'll go on the drive, bring it back out, put it back into the hands of Eaton. He'll take the drive inside. Little floaters not there this time. Russell has the rebound.
Great defense by Russell, and he finishes up with a big-time defensive rebound right there. Now Louisiana in no hurry, needing points right here to extend that lead, make it a two-possession game.
Every possession critical here over the last 90 seconds. Inside to Akuba. He gets banged in there, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Duguay is a great passer at the top of the key. They run the ball screen with Akuba, throw it across to Duguay, and a quick pass inside to Akuba, and the foul committed by Willis.
Willis's second foul, 8th team foul, so it will be a 1-and-1 for Akuba.
Great call and execution that time by Coach Marlin, getting Akuba to the basket.
He missed his last free throw, but gets this one to go.
And that's a big one.
He'll get the bonus. And he makes it now a two-possession game.
And Arkansas State doesn't have to settle for a three right here. They can get to the basket, call timeout to set up their defense, but they need to get something quick.
That one's short, and Omier has the rebound.
25.
Eaton gets it knocked away, and a foul is going to be called, and the foul was called from a long way away. We have to take another look. It looked like a hand did get in there, but it looked like play was going to go on for a second. And that is 5 fouls on Akuba. And really wasn't a lot of contact there, but
yeah, he stepped up on the ball screen to help, and as Eaton split, he reached in there and bumped him. The trail official saw it and made the call.
Eaton will go to the line. 10th team foul on Louisiana. So it'll be a two-shot situation for Eaton, who is 2 for 3 today and a 78% free throw shooter for the season. He is the best free throw shooter percentage-wise for the Red Wolves. And the first one's up and good.
And Butts will check in for Akuba, who fouled out. Going with 4 guards here, and Duguay.
It's only the 3rd time this year that the Cajuns have anybody foul out of a game. Second free throw also up and good by Eaton. And he's in double figures with 10 points. And it is a 2-point game.
25.
And Wilson will run the point and stop and take the tough jumper. That's no good, and Omier has the rebound. And Arkansas State can tie it. Tough shot. Don't know why there. Tough off-balance shot by Eaton. I think he was trying to draw the foul.
That's exactly what he was trying to do. He had the bump and tried to go up with it to get 2 shots, and not enough contact for the call. Now that ball's in the hands of your senior, Cedric Russell.
40 seconds, less than 15 on the shot clock. So the Cajuns, of course, can't run it out. As Wilson outside draws the double team, now splits everybody. Ball gets away. Wilson on the baseline, can't get it to go. Gay had the rebound, and now it's all tied up. Possession will go to Louisiana on the held ball.
Wow, that ball knocked away from Russell goes right to Cedric in the clock.
26 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. So the ball comes in bounds to the freshman Harper. Closely guarded, and they'll put it back into the senior Russell, and now he's double teamed, and he'll take the quick timeout. So we're down to 20.7, and Russell was caught in the double team and had to take the TO.
They stayed man-to-man, but on that first pass,
The Cajuns will try the run-out play here. And a foul's going to be called, and even before play began, which is a smart move on the part of the Red Wolves.
They grabbed Harper again. That's right. And they'll send him back to the line. He'll shoot 2 this time.
Willis picks up his 3rd foul. And Ty Harper, the freshman from Norcross, Georgia, only averages 3 points a game. He's got 10 today, 2 for 2 from the line. Those came just a moment ago. And he'll be back there for 2 more. The Cajuns don't even put a rebounder in, and that one rolls in and out, no good. So, if nothing else, the Red Wolves will have a 3-point opportunity. And you saw Malcolm Farrington, that's the guy that they would like to get the ball in his hands. And he is already down deep in Red Wolf territory. As Harper's second free throw, that is short, and now it rolls in. Red Wolves need a 3 to tie, and a long 3 ball, and they really didn't have to take that desperation of shot. But Eaton can't get it to go. There was some contact right there at the shot, but with UL Athletic Director Brian Maggard, as the Cajuns will be inbounding, and now they'll go to double team Russell again. They'll go to Harper outside, and the foul's going to be called, as London is going to send Harper to the line. And it will be a 1-and-1 because that is still just 9 team fouls on Arkansas State. So the pressure now on the freshman from Norcross, Georgia. And he's only taken 5 free throws all year. He's 3 out of 5. The Red Wolves also still have a timeout. First free throw crawls over the front of the rim and goes in. 9 points now for Harper. He can get to double figures, and he can make it a 2-possession game with this free throw. Second one is up, also good. 10 points for Harper. And now the Red Wolves have to launch quickly. A 4-point game with only 8 seconds left. Drive inside, layup is put up and good. Drive by Farrington, and he's in double figures with 10 points, but now just 3.6 seconds left.